Hi, this is Debbie Arnold with Dining with Debbie. Thank you for being with me this afternoon. I've got a fun one for you today to do with your kids, or just if you want to do some little nice treats for your neighbors, or maybe a classroom, or drop it by for a teacher. This is an excellent thing for you to do. And it recounts the blessings that we all have, especially at this time of the year, of time of Thanksgiving. You'll see it referred to oftentimes as the Thanksgiving blessing mix, or Thanksgiving mix, or just a blessing mix. Whatever you want to call it. It's fun, it's easy, it's inexpensive for you to do, and you can make quite a bit of it. We're actually only making about a half of a recipe today. I plan to bag it up, and I'll show you in just a little bit how I do that. We're going to start off with 2 cups of Bugles, and I'm going to move the camera so that you can see why I'm mixing it up just a little bit. It's kind of gloomy today, and I couldn't quite get the camera back where I needed it to be. All right, so we have 2 cups of Bugles. This was the hardest thing for me to find right now. I don't know why. I don't know if they're in short supply or what. I could find them in the little lunch sacks, but I couldn't find them in the larger sacks. Finally, I did. Anyway, so we have 2 cups of Bugles. This represents the cornucopia, that horn of plenty that we so often see at Thanksgiving. The horn of plenty representing all of the many blessings that our forefathers encountered when they came to this new country. And we won't get into the politics of all of that, but just know that we're all blessed in so many ways. That cornucopia, the fullness of the harvest that came in, and the fullness of the blessings that we receive. Next, we're going to add in 2 cups of those tiny little pretzel twists. And this represents how we cross our arms and lift our hands in Thanksgiving, in a Thanksgiving prayer. So if you can imagine that the arms are crossed, okay, our heads are bowed, and we're lifting our blessings up in prayer. So we have the 2 cups of Bugles and 2 cups of Pretzels. Got a Hershey's something. All right, the next thing we're going to add in is actually I've already mixed it up. We're adding in candy corn to represent the sacrifices of that first winter. You know, corn was a sustaining crop, and the Indians oftentimes would help the pilgrims learn to plant the corn. At least that's the stories that we grew up with. But corn is such a vital crop to our harvest, to our nation as a crop. So the candy corn represents the sacrifices of that first winter that our forefathers went through. And then we have goldfish. The goldfish represents the abundance of seafood on which we relied then and we rely now. We're going to add in to that 2 cups of goldfish crackers. Okay. All right. Adding more to our sweetness, we're going to add in some dried fruits. You can choose whatever dried fruit you like. I happen to have chosen cranberries because I happen to like cranberries, dried cranberries a lot, and I always have them on hand. If you prefer raisins, then certainly use the raisins. So we have the candy corn, we have the dried fruit. Next, we're going to add in the nuts. I'm using honey roasted peanuts today. You can use whatever nut you want to. And of course, the nuts represent the harvest that will come if we plant these seeds for our future harvest. And I'm going to also add in about a half of a cup of sunflower seeds. You can use pumpkin seeds. You don't have to use seeds at all. So our seeds, the promise of a future harvest, in our nuts and our seeds we put in here. And then to top it all off, because we have to have something sweet, I've added in some peanut M&Ms and some Reese's peanut butter cups. I like the peanut M&Ms in here. You can use plain M&Ms if you want. I obviously went through and I pulled out all the purple ones. I just can't get over purple in the fall, y'all. And then I added the peanut butter Reese's cups not Reese's Cups, but Reese's Pieces, just because I happen to like the colors of them and I thought they were fall. All right, so we're going to add all those in together. Some people will add in Hershey's Kisses because all of these sweets are memories of those who came before us, who blessed us and gave us this great future that we have. It's the love of our family and friends. And so we're going to mix all those up together because all together that makes our blessing. And it makes such a pretty party dish to have on hand, or like I said, to stack up for teacher gifts, for neighbor gifts, just a welcome to our neighborhood gifts. And so you can pretty much decide what you want in yours. Like I said, some people will add Hershey's Kisses just to add that sweetness and the of kisses that we share with our families. I just think the sweetness of the candy corn and the M&Ms and the Reese's Pieces are enough. So anyway, just to review here, I'll tell you again what we have in this mix. And that is, we have Bugles, we have Pretzels, those little tiny pretzels. We have candy corn, the Goldfish, and I just chose the regular Goldfish. They come in all kinds of flavors. If you like the pretzel ones, that's fine too. And let's see, peanuts, and I added some seeds in there too. Sunflower or pumpkin seeds work really well. The dried fruit, and I used cranberries. The candy corn and the M&Ms and the Reese's Pieces. And I'll put those amounts on a slide when I post the video. So anyway, I hope you'll give this a try. Like I said, this is just a great thing to do with your kids and talk to them about the many blessings that each one of these things represents for us at this time of the year, because we are so blessed. It's hard to think about that in this time of quarantine and the COVID virus, but y'all, we really are blessed. And so I want to express that thankfulness to you for being here. I want to thank you for your comments and your encouragement. And I really want to thank you for trying some of these recipes out and letting me know what you think. I hope you have a great day. It's kind of a gloomy day here today with lots of rain, but we have a promise of sunshine and warmer weather coming up this weekend, or in the next few days anyway. And so today's a good day to be out putting together this blessing mix that's going to bless you, bless your friends, and bless your neighbors. And I hope it certainly has been a blessing for me today for you to be here. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. I'll see you again soon. I forgot that I was going to show you how I was going to package this up, so I'll probably do that now. And you don't really need my instructions on this, I know. There's so many different ways you can do this. But I'm going to put it in little bags like this, and I will tie it up with some really fall colored raffia. You could use ribbon. You could just use baggies, and that would be fine too. But I like to decorate it up just a little bit. And then I plan to distribute this out to some people that I know are stuck inside. I also will hand some out for my mailman, who's also so good to me. Anyway, so there you have it. Great little gift for you to hand off to whomever you choose to do so. Thank you so much for being here.